Welcome back, guys. So before we proceed from this code execution part, so let's go to Firebase. Let's talk about Firebase. So Firebase is a cloud storage platform for your app and everything you want to build. So now let's go to firebase.google.com. So come to Firebase, which is firebase.google.com. So you use it to build mobile apps, and let's see how that goes for us. So you can learn about Firebase, you can learn about the pricing, you can go to the docs and see what you could do with it. But let's get started right away. So you can make your app the best it can be with Firebase and generative AI. So let's get started right now. And here is Firebase developer documentation, where you get to read the documentation about Firebase itself and how to use it. So you have your Firebase store right here. So this is for your app hosting. Just the same way we host websites, you can host your app here on Firebase. And let's see how to go about that. So we have Firebase Studio and we are trying to log into Firebase Studio. So now this is Firebase Studio right here. Let me just accept this and let me confirm. So it takes me to Firebase Studio itself, and here you have your name. What do you want to build? And you could see you have start coding an app that generates poems from photos. That is a good app. If you could generate poems from photos, yeah, that's very good. So here we have new workspace, import repo from Git. So you could see different programming languages. So if you want to use Go, for instance, which is made by Google, of course, you could use Go. You could use Python, Flask. You could use Java. You could use Flutter. Flutter is a trending language, and you could use React Native, but let's use Flutter right away. So I'd love to use Flutter and name your workspace. So let's say quiz app, or you could name it anything. Just name it Belad Tech. So let me name it Belad Tech as a workspace. Then you have your Flutter template. So we could create a Flutter app here on Firebase. So let's create the app. Let's say we want to create a Firebase. So you have Belad Tech, and it's trying to set up our workspace for us on Firebase. So you get to use the integration of Gemini to build apps for yourself. So let's see how that goes right now. So it's setting up our workspace for us and environment for development on cloud, so we can get to build whatever I want to build on cloud and deploy on cloud as well. So this is a full cloud solution for you as a mobile app developer if you want to build mobile apps. So here we have the IDE, which is the environment you get to build your app from. So we have Firebase Studio right here, and the name of the workspace is Belad Tech. We are trying to build with Flutter, as you could see. So you could see your web, you could see your Android, and this is just your workspace where you can integrate your code as an environment. So you have this right now. You can run your terminal, you could see your source control, you could run and debug, you could input extension, and you could see Flutter right here. So this is an Android view of whatever you want to build, and this is a web view of whatever you're trying to build. So coming back here, you see your Flutter, you see your additional view. So come to Flutter right here, and like I said, you could actually build an app if you have to build an app. Look at your Gemini icon right here. This is Firebase Studio, and this is your Gemini icon right here. So Gemini is here to assist you in terms of coding. So you could bring out this, you could bring out the Gemini to start seeing what Gemini will do for you. So Gemini is being brought out right here, and here we have Firebase. My network is kind of slow right now, but let's wait for them to get loaded up. So here we are, and everything is loaded up right now. So you have everything right here. You have your console for debugging and everything right here. So you have every other thing you want to see right here, you have right here. So we can bring out Gemini. Like I said, Gemini could come outside. This is Gemini right here, and you get to prompt Gemini to ask it whatever you want to ask it. So let's wait for it to connect everything all together. So while waiting for my network to turn up for this, you can come back to your Firebase homepage. Like I said, Gemini is embedded into Firebase, and that's what I'm trying to use right here, but it's not loading up. So I was trying to use it, but then let's come back to Firebase Studio. So here we have a workspace created already. So you can create an app with AI from here. So you could say you want to create a quiz app, As you could see, there are different apps you could have created from here. So you could actually say, I want to create a quiz app with Flutter. I want the app to have a timer and ask AI functionality. Ask AI functionality. So let's prototype this app right away. You could see you could even add images like what we did earlier on. We could actually add those images, or should we use what we did earlier on or use something new? We could use any of those. So let's prototype with AI right now. So when we are trying to prototype with AI, we're going to see what it's going to be like. So we're trying to prototype with AI right now. So having to use AI to build the app, we don't need to wait for this to get loaded. So this is just a development environment for you as a developer on cloud. So you get to build everything you want to build here on cloud if you have to. That's what this literally means. So you could see Gemini.md, Firebase debug, you have everything that could power your app right now. So you could actually build a full app right here and see how you could add extensions. So there are different extensions where you could add. Extensions are obtained from vsx.org. So let's see. So you could see your extensions right here and see how to build your app in full from here. So that is this about Firebase. Is a cloud storage for your app. Just like you host your website on cloud, you can host your mobile apps here on Firebase Studio. So you could see your APK lab, you could see every other thing in the extension box. But coming back here, we are trying to build a quiz app with AI. So let's see what we have right here. So it creates the app blueprint. So you could check out the blueprint and change what you don't like. You could change colors. You could change anything you don't want. And you could make sure some of the stacks, if you really want to change some of the stacks, you could as well. So here we have this. So we could run prototype. So we could prototype this app right now. So let's prototype the app and let's see what the results will be like when we prototype the app. So the app is being prototyped. So once we have the app prototype right here, so it says we value your feedback. Just take that out and let's wait for the prototype. So here we have our app being built and you could see right here it's really working out. So from the specification here, you could actually have your app blueprint and take a look below and customize as needed. Or if you are ready, select prototype this app. We could have edited what we don't want if we wanted to, but here we are having the whole breakdown of it building the app. So let's see how long it takes to build the app so we can have this app and see what it looks like. So this is Gemini embedded into Firebase Studio and it's creating an app called Quiz Wiz for us. So let's see what the result will be like. So the app has been built and we are waiting for the preview right here. So when you have a preview, then you have to generate a Gemini API key. So this, it appears that your apps needs a Gemini API key. So if it wouldn't, because we wanted to use API, Gemini or AI functionalities, that's why we are needing an API key. So here we have the create a new quiz. We could create a quiz. So you could say, what subject do you want to be quizzed on? So we could say Roman history. Yes, Roman history is not bad. Let's do that. And difficult or easy. So let's make it hard. Question, let's make it 10. So let's start the quiz right away. So it's going to generate the quiz from quiz generation field. Please pass in the API key or set. So before this could be done, you need your API key. So this is actually a very good idea. You could actually create an app that's a quiz app that generates quiz questions from API from Gemini, so or from AI, something like that. So it appears you need a Gemini API key. So we could auto generate a Gemini API key. So let's see if it generates a Gemini API key for us. So by using the auto generate functionality to generate an API key. So let's wait for that to be generated. Then we can proceed. So when we have an API key generated, to generate questions from AI will not be bad. So it says choose a topic and challenge yourself with an AI generated quiz. So let's wait for that to get loaded. So now we have an API key. So it appears that your app needs an API. So we have an API key. The first iteration of your app prototype is ready. Try it out in preview window and describe the changes you would like to make below. Want to make changes directly, hit this button. So if you want to make changes, you see the button it told you to hit. So you could hit something like this button at the top to switch. Yes, so this is the button to switch to code, and you could edit your code from there. So let's generate our quiz. So we said no Roman history. So let's start quiz. So it generates this quiz from Gemini. So that is the basic idea of this, which makes sense. So you could have something like this particular AI generated quiz. So let's wait for it to generate the quiz for us. So it has generated the quiz for us. So let's see what we have. It says error, and we need to fix it. So we could fix this. So let's fix the error right now. So we could click on fix and let's try to fix the error right away. So it gave us an error, and Gemini will still be the one to fix it. So let's wait for it to be fixed. Of course, that error means Nest.js isn't configured to allow images from. I will update the configuration to whitelist that domain. So let's wait for that right now. So let's wait for this. It has fixed the error, and here we have our question. So which Roman emperor divided the empire into western and eastern halves to improve administration and defense? So we don't have an image right here, so you could see, you could take whatever you want to take. Constantine. So next, and you see another. So there we have a quiz, and we could start to use this. So you have your history, you have your new quiz. So this is a very good app right here. You could see right now is a very good app. So you could select and see how to use this. So you could share a preview link. Actually, you could copy preview URL, preview currently visible to anyone with workspace access. So you could just open a new window, and the name of the app is Quiz Wiz. So you could publish this app. Let's see how to publish this. It says follow these steps to set up your project and publish your app. So now you have to publish, you have to link it to Google Cloud Billing. So here we have Studio, and claim $300 of free credit to get started with Firebase at no cost after creating a Google Cloud Billing account. So you need to create a Google Cloud Billing account. So let's see how that goes. So you could go ahead to check that out to publish this particular app that was just created. So this is Quiz with an AI generated quiz app. So you could do more edits to it, like you could do more edits from here. Remember when we talked about doing edits from here? So you could click on that and it takes you to your code. Then your billing could be set up right now on Google Cloud. So what it literally takes to set up billing, you're going to choose your country, which is Nigeria. So I could agree to that. So no automatic charges. So you could say you only start paying if you decide to activate a full pay as you go account or choose to prepay. Any remaining free credits is just to keep. So we could agree and continue right now, and let's see how that goes for us. So we're going to try and continue with the Google billing. Then coming back here, you see the code, and here you have your code, the code that powers the account. Then you get to see every component that powers the app that was just created. So here you have your contact information, and you have a payment method. Add contact information, so you could add address, you could add all those things, then start for free. So that's how to go about creating a payment integration. So let's see what we're going to have right now. So you could cancel this. So back to this, you could see your code are all here. So you have, this is a Nest.js starter in Firebase Studio. To get started, take a look at source app page tsd. So this is your source app right here. So you have all your code right here that powers the app. So it's as simple as that. You could explore more on Firebase Studio on how to build apps with different coding languages and with AI most especially. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.